this one should be good. This one should be good. US presidents make an Avatar The Last Airbender tier list. I haven't watched the video, but I'm assuming that they're just going to be talking about the characters rather than like other shit. It has to be about the characters, obviously. The first frame of the video is an amazing start, so let's just get into it.
Now watch this drive.
Obama.
Obama.
Soda!
Soda.
If you had to choose to be one type of bender, what would you be?
Fire.
What do you mean,
Air.
water? Earth
Air.
is objectively the best.
I'm taking air.
Objectively the best. You just saying that it's objectively the best doesn't make it objectively the best.
Earthbenders can bend metal and lava. You can build stuff instantly out of the ground.
Not all.
Utility.
First of all, you're
Not all earthbenders can do that. You're assuming that if you're an earthbender, you're going to be one of the cracked ones that can bend both of them. But you're not. You're probably not.
assuming that earthbending automatically grants you metal and magma bending.
Oh, yeah, see?
It doesn't. Second of all, what utility does building stuff out of the ground really have? You're telling me you want to live in a house literally made out of fucking dirt?
The classic Minecraft dirt house.
Turn water into ice, heal people, and blood bend.
You just did the same thing. You can't assume you'd be a healer or a bloodbender.
If I could be one type of bender, I'd be the Avatar.
That's not what I was asking.
That's not,
You asked
yeah.
if you could be one type of bender.
Obviously, I didn't mean you could choose to be the Avatar. That defeats the whole point of the question.
Well, I'd be the Avatar.
Let's get this tier list started.
Yay!
Yep.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, off rip, we've got Iroh.
Damn,
Oh.
already?
That's an automatic S.
Automatic
There really
S.
is no question about it.
Yeah.
Arguably the best character in the show.
Yeah.
Unarguably a solid S tier.
The ending
Yeah.
of Tales from Ba Sing Se made me
A
cry.
truly amazing character.
Next is Aang.
Probably not a hot take. Tales from Ba Sing Se is the best episode in the entire series. Hot take, Last Airbender is the greatest anime. It's technically not an anime, but I think it is the best anime style show that has come from a Western studio, in my opinion. Yeah, this show is goated. Everything about this show is goated.
Question about it. Arguably the best character in the show. Unarguably a solid S tier.
The
Yeah.
ending of Tales from Ba Sing Se made me
A
cry.
truly amazing
Everyone
character.
Next
cried.
is Aang.
He's a bald child with tattoos. What's not to love?
All right, hot take. I don't think Aang is S tier.
I don't think Aang is S tier either, actually. He's kind of like, honestly, during some of the show, he's kind of cringy. Like, there's a lot of times during the show where I just wish Aang would shut the fuck up sometimes. I'd put him in A.
Explain.
I think Aang is too unrealistically perfect.
Yeah.
Go on.
Of course, he goes through low points, but he's always the one saving the day. He's the main guy, but this causes
a
him
Mary
to
Sue.
lack many flaws that would give him depth besides just being immature sometimes.
Yeah.
I think you're underestimating the effect that Aang's immaturity had on the story. Part of what makes Aang such an appealing character is watching him grow up faster than any kid should have to in order to save
That's
the world.
In
true.
order for Aang to accomplish what he did, he had to start out as a very capable character for the story to make any sense in the first place.
Trust
Yeah,
me, I love Aang.
also
but is he
true.
on Iroh's level?
You could say the same thing about Iroh. Man never makes mistakes.
That's a thing that people forget, right? Is that everybody, like, they look at Aang because Aang is the first airbender you're introduced to. And he's like the only airbender you're introduced to for a very long part of the show. And so they forget that not all airbenders have the arrow tattoos. The arrow tattoos are only awarded to airbending masters, which means that by the time Aang was 12, he was already an airbending master. And this was before he even knew he was the Avatar. He didn't even know he was the Avatar by that point, and he was already an airbending master. So he's like, he is kind of a Mary Sue in that sense, is how he's like perfect. He's super ethical. He always wants to do the right thing and only the right thing. He doesn't kill. He's a vegetarian, and he's like naturally gifted at not just all four elements, but even just the element that he was born into. He's naturally gifted in. So in that sense, it can be a little bit boring, but I'd give him A tier probably.
First place.
Trust me, I love Aang, but is he on Iroh's level?
You could say
No.
the same thing about Iroh. Man never makes mistakes.
That's not true. It took a lifetime of experience
True.
and the death of his son to become who he is.
Aang was
True.
a part of so many iconic moments, though.
Again, I'm not discounting that.
Where do you think Aang should go then?
A tier, definitely. I just don't think he breaks into S. Still a good character, though.
It's a
I
great
guess I
character.
can agree with that.
Okay, this bitch definitely gets the award for most unhinged.
She's a
Oh,
psychopath,
man.
but she's got some pretty cool moments.
Yeah, the
Oh my god, dude. Azula Azula might be the reason that I like the kind of girls that I like as an adult. I think child Killy saw Azula, and that set the path for the entirety of my future in terms of taste in women. Obviously, the Fire Nation had all the baddies. You had Azula, you had Tylee, you had May. They had all the baddies. That's just the reality of the situation.
She's a psychopath,
S tier.
but she's
S
got some
tier if you
pretty
ask
cool
me.
moments.
Yeah, the drill was a fire episode.
Don't forget the last
Also
Agni
true.
Kai.
Let's be fair, though, gentlemen.
Last Agni
She
Kai was
insane,
beautiful.
And then she failed.
Yeah, she's a
B tier
psycho.
at best.
She is a
put her up
psycho.
there.
That's true.
This motherfucker was a dude's dude.
For real.
It's
Yeah.
a shame this isn't a list of best cartoon dads. He'd be an S tier for sure.
Yeah, but stacked
I
up
like
against
him.
the rest of the cast, he doesn't have as many moments.
You're
He's
right,
not
if
in
only
the
because
show
he
for
didn't get
very
as much
long.
screen time.
That's
It
the
kinda
only
seemed like the
downside.
script completely forgot about him after
Yeah.
the Boiling Rock.
I still
Yeah.
think it's a solid B tier.
Agreed. The
Fair.
cabbage guy?
Oh my God, put this motherfucker in F. That was
Yeah,
the dumbest
honestly.
recurring joke in the show.
It never
I love the
stopped.
cabbage guy.
That tracks,
Every
George.
dude, like
You're
every
dumber
other
than a box
episode,
of
the
rocks.
cabbage
Whoa.
guy's there.
What the fuck do you have against cabbages?
I'm pretty neutral on the cabbage joke. Let's split the difference and put it in C.
That's
I
the
guess-
dumbest shit.
I guess
We've got
that's
Appa.
fine.
This fluffy goober has to
I
go
love
in
Appa.
S.
You really want Appa over Aang?
You were the one that didn't want Aang in S.
I don't want Appa in S either.
Appa came in clutch so many fucking times, though.
Bottom
True.
line, if you don't have Appa, you don't have the last Airbender.
The same
True.
thing could be said about Aang.
Aang
Appa's
isn't fluffy
clutch
like
as
Appa,
fuck.
though.
Just fucking put him in S.
Yeah,
Okay, Katara is next.
I've got to say it, that is one bad bitch.
She's also like 12, just so you know.
true.
Bro, she nagged everyone's head off the entire first half of the
True.
show.
Yeah, they definitely mellowed out on that later on.
Yeah.
Her character got better as the show went on.
That's true. Katara's character was fucking insufferable during the first season and a half. The Book of Water and Book of Earth, she was pretty insufferable. Like towards the second half of Book of Earth, she got better. And during Book of Fire, she was really, really good. I liked her a lot. I'd probably put her in A tier. Personally, I don't like her more than Azula, but if I'm just looking at things objectively, she probably goes into A tier.
She does have a lot of actual character development, though.
True.
Comparing Katara to most other female cartoon characters, she's one of the few strong female role models I'd want Sasha and Malia to see when they were younger.
Classic Barry, always caring about the children. You make me sick.
I don't think she's as good as Aang, but she's still
No.
a solid A
Yeah,
tier.
that's
all
where
I'm
I would have
saying.
put her. Yeah.
Combustion Man.
This dude was cool as
Why
hell.
is
I
he even
definitely
on
hire
the
him as an
list?
assassin.
He's
It's
cool,
a shame
but
he
like
never said or did
he's in like
anything
3
besides attack
episodes.
the protagonists, like at all. Now that I think of it, this dude showed up and fucked shit up until he literally couldn't anymore. For
True.
no fucking reason.
I'll say it
Yeah.
once, I'll say
Well,
it
not
again,
for
he
no
was
reason.
insane, and then he failed.
Yeah.
B tier at best.
Honestly, put him in C. He's not on Azula's level.
He was
Yeah.
so cool, though.
Next up, we have Rando Sandbender guy.
This dude was
F tier.
absolutely
What the
stupid.
fuck?
Literally just a plot device.
Yeah,
to
why
get
is
the
he even
gang to
in
hurry
this?
to Ba Sing
What are
Se.
these characters?
Monk Gyatso.
In another life, I know me and this motherfucker could have rolled a fat blunt together.
I say, hey, if the other monks listened to him, then the world wouldn't be in this mess in the first place.
Trump is not fucking lying. If the other monks had listened to what Gyatso was saying, bro, Aang could have ended the fucking 100-year war before that shit even started. It's the other monks' fault that Aang wasn't there during the fucking attack of Sozin's comet. And Monk Gyatso was the only one who was trying to stop them from doing what they were doing. If they were listening to this motherfucker, dude, the whole world, like this 100-year war that the world is going through, it never happens. I love Gyatso. I'd put him in A tier.
If that's the case, and this amazing story would have never happened if Gyatso got his
Also
way,
true,
doesn't
though.
that mean he's bottom tier?
Stop trying to get all fucking meta with me. Put him in A.
Hama, the bloodbender lady.
God, this bitch sucked.
It's not even the comical evilness that got to me.
Yeah, she's like evil, comically evil, like revenge evil, like, oh, they were mean to me, so now I'm gonna take it out on random Fire Nation citizens that had nothing to do with the shit I went through. She just kind of makes no sense.
Her character motivations make no goddamn sense.
I
Yeah.
know, right? You escaped from the Fire Nation, and your first instinct is to live the rest of your life there? Go
Yeah,
back to your
what the
family.
fuck?
But Biden,
What are
if
we
she
doing?
did that, she wouldn't have time to blood bend people into a mountain for no goddamn reason.
She's just a
True.
creepy little witch.
Her character was always about furthering Katara's development.
Also
Since the
true.
Puppet Master was such a slapper. She saved.
It
from
was a
F
good
tier.
episode, though. I'd say D is
Zhong Zhong.
fine.
Zhong Zhong the deserter? More like Zhong Zhong the mid character.
I like Zhong Zhong, but he's not really super relevant within the overall story. I'd probably put him in like C tier. Upper C or lower B.
Hey, come on, man. He was cool that one time, I guess.
It's an easy lock for C tier. What about May?
Everybody loves a
Oh,
goth girl.
love me some May, dude. Oh my god. I feel like I don't even need to explain how I feel about May. Surely.
Still underage, just so you know.
She's really got nothing going for her besides being goth.
She betrayed Azula in the Boiling Rock. Plus, she's got some funny moments.
That plus
True.
the goth keeps her out of F. Next.
True.
It's jet time, baby.
Oh my god. this
Fucking
dude
F
sucks.
tier,
Be
bro.
right back.
Throw him
Gonna
in
go
F.
kill this town of innocents for no reason.
Yeah,
George,
honestly.
stop. This isn't Iraq.
There wasn't a single point in the show where I gave a modicum of a shit about
Yeah,
Jim.
fuck
I'm
him.
just being
He's
honest.
just
He
so
was crazy.
trash.
And now he's dead.
Yeah.
All right, we've got June.
Swear to God, no
Love me
cap.
some
I'd bark
June,
for her.
dude.
She is
Yeah, I'd bark
not
for her
underage.
too.
How about that?
The
How about
superior
that?
goth girl, easily.
She also played a pretty important role in the story when she helped the gang find Iroh during Sozin's
True.
comment.
I'm feeling a
True.
light to mid B.
Yes.
Sounds
Yeah,
about
yeah.
right?
Yeah, that works.
Okay, this is a pretty big one. It's Toph.
Shout out to Toph for being
S.
the only character in the show to have a last name.
S. Wait, is that true? Hold on, let me think. Toph Bei Fong. Aang doesn't. Katara doesn't have one. Azula doesn't. Holy shit, Toph might be the only character in the show that actually has a last name. That's why I'd never even thought of that before. That's crazy. Toph is an easy S tier. I love everything about Toph.
I think Toph deserves S tier.
Yeah.
She's iconic as fuck. She has a brash and rough exterior that contrasts a lovable interior. She's
Yes.
always coming in clutch when it's needed most.
True.
She's the founder of metal bending.
True.
She's kind of a Mary Sue, Barry.
I've had
No,
enough
she's
with you.
not.
You think
You think Toph is a Mary Sue? She's fucking blind, bro. She had to learn how to sense vibrations through the earth using fucking mole rats or whatever. You're calling her a Mary Sue? I completely disagree. Not a Mary Sue at all. Toph founded metal bending. Just really like let that sink in. One of the most useful bending skills that exists in the entire Avatar universe. She created it herself. I think that tells you everything you need to know. Easy S tier.
Mary Sue, Barry.
I've had enough with you. You think characters having a bunch of flaws equals good character. That's not how it works.
Nope.
Would Toph be a better character if she had leukemia?
It would
Nope.
be pretty funny.
She's not a Mary Sue. She's literally fucking blind.
I
True.
don't think flaws equal good characters. I just think good characters develop a lot over time.
Toph does develop a lot.
Toph develops a
Surprised you're
lot.
not more into the best earthbender in the series, Donald.
It's not the same.
I swear to God, this asshole never stops playing devil's advocate.
Yeah.
Fine, we can put it in S, but only
Yeah.
if you admit we're doing it because she's cool. Not
She is
because
cool.
she's a better character than
She
Aang.
is
Well
cool.
worth the price of admission. Her seismic sense and metal bending are cool as fuck.
Do you think
Yep.
an earthquake to Toph would be really bright because of her feet?
Admiral Zhao.
Yeah,
Admiral
let's
Zhao, more
ignore
like
that
Admiral
one.
Mid.
This dude's entire
More
personality
like
is
Admiral
angry guy that's
Trash.
angry and yells a lot.
Those Jay Schlatt sideburns don't help either.
He was a
Put him in
complete
D
tool for
tier, bro.
progressing the plot.
His only purpose was acting as a foil to Zuko in season 1.
Put
and
him
then
in
getting
D
dicked
tier
down
and
in the
move
Northern
on.
Water Tribe.
He was an
He's better
absolute
than
scrub
Jet.
through and through.
I guess F is
We have
fine.
this jackass.
Master Paku's motivation.
I liked
just made
Paku.
No goddamn sense to me.
I agree. Like
He's misogynistic as fuck, don't get me wrong, but like Master Paku was he is like he learned his lesson, and when Katara showed what she was capable of, he changed his ways a little bit, and then he gets with Gran and they have like a good relationship together. And also he's a member of the White Lotus. Like, he's not that bad.
you're really going to not train the Avatar and let the Fire Nation destroy the world because you won't teach a girl?
Imagine what that mother.
That is true, though. But to be fair, Zhang did a similar thing. Like, Master Paku, he refused to teach Aang because Aang wanted Katara to learn waterbending with him, which was like, obviously that's cringe. Like, you're in the middle of a war and the Fire Nation is taking over. You should teach the Avatar what he needs to learn to stop the war. I don't give a fuck if you're a misogynist. But Zhang did something similar where, like, Aang wanted to learn firebending, and Zhang was just like, no, I don't think you're ready to learn. And he wasn't gonna teach him. The only reason he even ended up teaching him is because Roku fucking big dicked energied him out and was like, hey man, fucking teach the Avatar, because I'm Avatar Roku. And so they're both kind of cringe in similar ways.
Motherfucker would have thought if Aang left and the Fire Nation destroyed the Northern Tribe.
Oopsie,
True.
that's my fault, guys. I'm just fucking stupid.
The only thing that keeps him out of F tier is that he eventually wisened up, but
He
that
did.
entire conflict made no sense.
Yeah, I agree.
Long shot.
This guy
Oh, you know
fucks.
this
Why
guy.
the
Dude
fuck?
gets mad
There's
pussy.
never a moment where he's not getting pussy.
Fucking long shot. Holy Long shot, dude. They put long shot in S tier. He said that guy slays mad pussy. They're probably right. Okay, he's getting a part 2. Nice. We're gonna like and subscribe. We love people out here making content for the rest of the community. And if it wasn't for these guys, I would have nothing to react to on stream. So big shout out to Jade Off. Awesome video.